Your job is to put the right paper through the right door. Get it? Good. Now scoot.
That's told him.
Morning.
Morning. You're looking more like your usual self again.
Yeah, well, thanks for a good night's sleep.
Must have swallowed more of them pills than you thought.
No, I don't think so.
Well, you might have poisoned your blood for all you know. When I had carbon monoxide poisoning, the effects lasted for months.
Rita, I'll be fine, honestly.
Well, I just hope you don't do anything as stupid as that again.
Well, if I did, I'd probably make another botch-up job of it.
Oh, please, will you listen to yourself?
Yes, I know. I've got to count my blessings and get on with life. You've made your feelings very clear on that score.
I just can't believe somebody in your position would seriously consider doing away with themselves.
OK, look. I'm not starving, no. And I've got my own business, thanks to you. But that doesn't make me happy, Rita. I'm 34. I want a partner for life. I want a family. I crave both, and I can't see any prospect of getting either. And it's another reason to be cheerful.
Morning, Natalie. What can we do for you?
Morning, Rita. I've just come in for a condolence card.
Oh, who for?
Surely you must have heard by now.
No?
It's for Gary. Judy's dead.
Honest to God, Gary used to think I was a dab hand and feeding my two wee lads. Them two upstairs, they won't take a drop off me.
It's not food, it's a mother they want.
Well, let me tell you this. If there's one consolation to come out of this whole mess is they're too young to understand what the crack is.
They know something's wrong, Jim, they can tell. Why didn't I make her go to the doctors? Then she'd been here now. She said it was something and nothing, and I believed. How could I have been so stupid? I should have dragged her there.
Gary, for God's sake, you can't keep blaming yourself.
Gotta be somebody's fault, Jim. If it's not mine, the news, is it? It's all right, I'm coming, love.
You don't just drop down dead like that.
I feel like we should shut the shop. Should we? Oh, I don't know. Maybe not.
But Judy, she was so full of life. I can see her now standing there with a big smile on her face.
How old was she, do you know?
Oh, I don't know, late 20s, if that.
And what must poor Gary be going through?
Oh, it doesn't bear thinking about.
He worshipped her.
And the twins? How's he going to manage on his own?
Oh, I feel stupid. Well, there I was, wrapped up in my own little world, drowning in self-pity over some daft fella I'd only known 5 minutes, while over the road.
Puts any troubles you and I have into perspective.
Oh, I feel ashamed, Rita. I feel ashamed and selfish and shallow.
No comment.
Oh, there we are. Right. OK, let's go.
It's no good, Maxine. I can't do it.
Yes, you can, Ashley. Come on.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Come on, hold my hand. You can do this. After 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Easy.
Yeah. You must think I'm a right wimp.
No, I don't.
But we haven't even checked in yet. I'm already breaking out with all cold sweats.
Look, you're bound to be nervous. This is a big day for you.
My legs feel like jelly.
Come on, you can get over this, Ashley. I know you can.
Well, what makes it worse is all hanging about. I wish you could just turn up and go.
It'll fly by. We'll check in, we'll have a drink, look round some shops. Before you know it, you'll be in the clouds.
I think I'm going to be sick.
No, you're not. Come on, take a deep breath. That's it. Relax.
Where's my rucksack?
What?
I left it behind when I was checking for something earlier.
Ashley,
I get it.
No, you'll have to walk back round.
But what if somebody swipes it?
No one will swipe it.
They might do. Look, someone's got it, I can see.
People.
So they have.
I'm sorry. I should have phoned.
No, that's all right, Gary, lad.
When Natalie told me what had happened, I phoned our Jack straight away, came round.
Yeah, we're ever so sorry, Gary.
Thanks, Jack.
I can't believe what's happened.
No.
Yeah. Shall I take the baby from you? Yeah. Shall I? Come on, my little sweetheart. There we are.
Oh, steady on, lad.
Just keep thinking it's a bad dream. I'm going to wake up.
I know.
What am I going to do without her, Vera?
Well, the two kiddies will want for no. With me and our Jack as godparents to hear.
They're going to need us all, Vera.
Yeah, and they'll have us all.
Did they give you any idea of why it happened?
No, I'm hoping that the coroner will let us know this morning when I go and see him.
Right.
Not that it'll make any difference, because it won't bring her back, will it?
No.
Would they know anybody could have done in this day and age?
Apparently not.
I mean, when you look at what they did for our Jack, and a young lass like that, with a life ahead of her, and it's just snatched away just like that.
That's what keeps going round and round in my head, but I haven't got any answers.
I have to ask this. I'm going to need somebody to cover Judy's shifts.
Look, I'll be quite happy to do extra if needs be, love.
Yeah, me. I mean, obviously in time I'll have to get somebody in, but in the meantime, if we could just, muddle through.
Are we, gonna send Gary a card from all of us, like?
I've already put one through his door.
Oh, we better sort ourselves out, love.
Then when it's the funeral, we could maybe club together, get some nice flowers.
Yeah.
Vinny, I can count on your help, can't I, if I need it?
Yeah, no problemo. Here, I reckon Harvey's taken his eye off the ball. That's a lousy pint.
Well, ring the brewery, say we're rejecting it.
No, I mean, there's nothing actually wrong with it per se. I mean, it's got a damn sight more flavour than the lager.
OK, well, ring Newton and Ridley as well.
Same with all commercial brews. They lack a certain oomph.
Look, all our punters care about is how much they can get down the neck before closing.
Yeah, most of them. But isn't it a pity that we can't cater for the more discerning drinker as well as the riffraff?
What, like the real ale brigade?
No. I just mean folk who know a decent pint when they taste one.
OK, well, ring one of those little breweries and get them to send somebody round.
I've got a better idea than that. We could brew our own.
What?
Me. I've done it before.
Can we talk about this some other time?
There's no hassle involved. All we have to do is invest in a bit of gear and we'd be away.
Vinny, one of my staff, well, one of my friends, actually, has just died. So the last thing I want to talk about is brewing our own ale.
Yeah, I just thought I'd try cheering her up.
Right, we want gate 1415. Let's put it down this way.
Well, we're too late.
No, there's loads of people still in front of us.
It's that security guard's fault. Asking me all them questions. You make third degree.
Well, you can't be too careful, can you? It could be terrorists or something.
You don't like a terrorist.
No, nobody looks like a terrorist.
He does.
Who?
That scruffy bloke with combat jacket on.
Oh, it's probably just a student or something.
For all you know, he could have put a bomb on our plane.
Oh, yeah, now he's getting on with it.
He will if he's one of them kamikaze terrorists.
A what?
Willing to die for his own cause.
Oh, shut up, will you? Just get the tickets and the passports out.
Anyway, how do we know he's getting on our plane? He's probably on his way home by now.
Yeah, well, if he doesn't get on the plane, they'll take the bags off.
Well, then.
Yes, now stop it. You're making me nervous. It's a holiday flight to the Caribbean. There isn't going to be terrorists on board.
Thank you.
Hi.
Good morning. Are you travelling together?
Yeah. Just got married. We're going on a honeymoon, aren't we?
Congratulations.
We thought we'd missed our plane for a minute.
Actually, the flight's been delayed.
Oh, how long for?
Approximately an hour. We can't say for sure.
Oh, wow, what's going on?
I'm sorry, you'll just have to watch the departure boards.
We must have some idea what problem is. Is there something wrong with plane or what?
Shut up. Just put the bags on the belt.
Have you packed these bags yourself?
Yes.
There must be some reason for it, Maxine. I mean, why else be so secretive?
Shh. Sorry, he's a nervous traveller.
Could anyone have interfered with these bags since they've been packed?
I mean it, Rita. As from today, everything is going to be different. It's time I stopped staring into my own belly button and got myself a life.
Well, I hope you mean that.
Sharon? Oh, thank God you're all right. What the hell's been going on?
Ian, what are you doing here?
Well, I didn't get your message till this morning. I've been in Swindon.
The message. I forgot about that.
Look, what's been going on? I've been trying to phone your flat all morning. I was frightened you'd done something stupid.
Look, I think I better explain. Rita, would you mind holding the fort for 10 minutes?
Not at all.
You pass me my keys, please. Thanks. Do you want to come up?
Yeah. Well, you can imagine what we're going through my mind, can't you, when I'm driving up here?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. Well, I was doing nearly 90. Nearly caused a pile-up. And here you are, right as rain.
Disappointed, are you?
No, of course not. Look, Sharon, what is going on here? I get back this morning, 10 o'clock, play my messages back.
Was it, business or pleasure?
What?
Your trip to Swindon.
Conference on beta blockers. Doesn't matter.
Just curious.
Yeah, well, I play my messages back, and in between the garage and my mum, there's one from you, garbled, sounding very drunk and very unhappy.
I was very drunk.
Yeah, well, the word I'd use to describe it is suicidal. Now, Sharon, what has been going on?
I put the kettle on if you'd like one.
I did on. What about you, son? All right?
Yeah, Jim. Sit down.
So, listen, how'd you get on, eh?
It was all right. At least it didn't blind me with science.
Right.
She died of an embolism.
What do you know, eh? Pulmonary embolism. Is that the crack?
Well, have you heard of it?
Oh, certainly have. I had one myself last year when I was in hospital.
Did you?
Ah, it's like a... Well, you know yourself, it's a blood clot gets in the lungs, you know? That's exactly what I had.
And you was in right place at right time. Oh, sorry, Jim, I didn't...
No. Don't worry your head. You're right. I was in hospital. They could deal with it straight away.
Whereas Judy, she was here on her own in agony, as far as I know.
Gary, you don't know that now, okay?
Where was I when she needed me? I was dancing and drinking at a wedding that she didn't even want me to go to.
I just felt like ringing you up. Well, what I mean is, the way it sounded to you is a lot worse than it actually was. Is.
And, what were the exact words? You'll not get another chance, and no one else will either.
I'd had vodka.
Sharon, you were more than drunk.
I was drunk and miserable and just feeling sorry for myself. And in the mood to ring somebody up and take it out on them. And I picked up my address book and it fell open at your name.
So what was this then? A hoax suicide call?
Not exactly.
Ploy to get me over here?
Oh, don't flatter yourself.
So what was the point of it then?
It was a well-deserved and much overdue venting of hatred. I've composed quite a few answer phone messages to you since our wedding day. But I don't usually bother to ring and leave them.
Yeah, well, I wish you had. Anything would have been better than... I thought you were dead.
I know. And look, I'm sorry.
Listen, son, there's no way you could know it was going to be serious.
I knew she wasn't well. I should have done something.
Do you know what bothers me? Right, she had a blood clot, OK? Where'd it come from? How the hell did it happen?
Well, the coroner said that it started in the leg.
Oh, I see.
And because we didn't go to the doctors for whatever reason, then it was only a matter of time before it started to move.
Well, I hope you don't think I'm being stupid, but it was the leg then.
It was, yeah, the leg that she banged in the accident with Vera.
Is that what the coroner said?
What else could it have been? She was hobbling about on it for days. How else could it have happened?
You've been gone ages. Where have you been?
Toilet.
Again?
I can't help it. and looked at one of them screens while they were there.
And?
Nothing. We've been here for hours.
Well, I'm sure they're doing all they can.
Trying to stick one at wings back on, that's what they'll be doing.
Well, for all you know, a pilot's stuck in a traffic jam.
And what if they don't fix it properly and it breaks down again while we're all them miles up?
Will you sit down and get yourself in a right tizzy?
Well, how else am I meant to feel? They're not telling us out. Obviously, they've got summer tide.
Sunliners Air Travel would like to announce that flight SL264...
Oh, that's us.
Oh, jeepers. I don't think I can go through with this, Maxine.
Yes, you can. You can have me holding your hand all the way.
Well, I've gone all dizzy.
Have a bit of this, but don't let anyone see. Better?
A bit.
You know it's safer than driving in a car or going by train.
Yeah, I know, but it's just the thought of being strapped in the box all the way up there.
I've got a relaxation tape in my bag. You can listen to that.
Have you?
A few more drinks and just be able to blot it out. Before you know it, you're going to be sitting on a long sandy beach sipping cocktails.
You're right. I'm just being daft.
I was afraid of something, though, Ashley. I mean, I used to be scared to death of going to the dentist.
I still am.
No, I mean really scared. Worse than you are now. Mum and Dad used to have to drag me there. And you know how I got over it?
No.
Mind over matter. One day I woke up with lousy toothache and I had to go. So all the way there I just kept saying to myself over and over again, I am not afraid. I am not afraid.
And did it work?
Yeah, now I quite like going.
You're right. I've just got to grip my teeth. I'm not afraid. 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 I am. I'm scared out of my wits, Maxine. I can't get on that plane.
It was just one of those daft, impulsive things you do when you're drunk.
No, there's something you're not telling me.
I'm being dead straight.
Oh, Sharon, you sounded so desperate.
Make you feel guilty, did it?
Hey, I've been feeling guilty for months.
Good.
And what were all that stuff about a bloke making a sucker out of you?
Oh, drivel. Look, Ian, I'm fine. I hit rock bottom and now I'm on the way back up.
Yeah, well, there's not a day goes by that I don't think about you. What I did to you.
Yeah, well, it's all in the past now, isn't it? Forget about it, move on. I have.
Well, I'm glad.
Well, speaking of which, I best not leave Rita on her own too long. She'll think I'm taking advantage.
Yeah, sorry.
So is it nice, Swindon?
Wedding anniversary. Not that we're in much of a mood to celebrate.
I know. We were talking about shutting shop earlier. It just doesn't feel right carrying on as normal.
No. We've been over the road to see Gary.
Not yet. Wouldn't have a clue what to say if I did.
Right, I'll see you then.
Yeah, bye, love. What did he want?
See if I was okay. I, rang him up.
You did what?
The other night. When I was in a bad way.
I would have thought he'd be the last person you'd turn to. Why didn't you come looking for me? Somebody who actually cares about you.
I wasn't ringing him for comfort. I phoned him to tell him what I thought of him.
What's he doing here, then?
Well, I left a message on his machine, and when he got it, he thought I'd done something daft.
Which you had.
Yeah, but I'm not telling him that, am I? I told him I was just drunk. Anyway, it's all sorted. He's gone now.
I couldn't believe my eyes. I mean, there were you, talking about making a new start, and he walks in. Talk about bad pennies.
I'm not talking about homebrew from a kit. I'm talking about the real McCoy.
Well, I agree with Betty. It just sounds like a load of hassle to me.
Okay, so we start small. Say 1 8-gallon bag.
But don't you need, like, loads of equipment?
I know where to lay my hands on everything we need. Cost me next to nothing.
I don't know, Vinny.
Oh, come on. It's worth a try. Where's your sense of adventure? Be ready inside a week.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, then all we need's a good name, you know, something catchy and local, something with a bit of... like Betty's Brazier.
I'll flay you.
Oh, go on then, give it a go.
Come on, it's all right. It's all right.
I bet you wish you hadn't got wet now.
Of course I don't.
I'm a coward. Pathetic yellow belly.
No, you're not.
This is the final call for passengers travelling to Santo Domingo on Sunliner's flight SL564. Would passengers please
Ashley,
proceed immediately
if you're not going to be able to manage
international
getting on the
gate
plane,
number
why don't we go somewhere else for a honeymoon?
Where?
Blackpool? Scarborough? I don't care as long as we're together.
Well, what about all the money we've paid?
So what? All I care about is being with you.
I'm so lucky having someone like you.
I better go and tell them to take our bags off. Otherwise they might think we're terrorists.
Maxine, wait. Maxine. Come on, we're gonna get on.
But...
No buts. After what you just said to me, I feel like I can do anything.
Are you sure?
I could fly to the Caribbean with you tucked under my arm.
Come on then, Superman. Hello. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you don't have to keep coming round here every 5 minutes.
I'm sorry, mate. Listen, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's been on my mind ever since we figured out Judy's death might have something to do with the accident.
What?
I hate knowing something about that wee girl that you don't know.
Well, just spit it out,
Okay,
Jim.
right, look. Right, Vera asked me to look at her car. Okay, so I did. I went through it with a fine-tooth comb and I knew it wasn't right, Gary. It wasn't roadworthy. There's no way. I mean, it should never have crumpled up like that. Not from a wee bang in a car park, for God's sake.
Are you serious?
Look, Gary, it's important you know this before we go any further. Vera knew nothing about this, okay? Terry just sold her the car the week before, all right?
Will you...
Gary, just leave it, all right? Just forget it. Forget I mentioned that. Forget it.
Forget it? Judy died because she was running around in a car with Vera that should never have been on the road.